FM23 Grassroots to Glory in association with the FM Hub. I'm back and we've got a new save for you, something that I've been planning for a little while. Guten Tag and welcome back. This is my new club for my new Grassroots to Glory save, and it is Sporting Club Liezen. Now, if you haven't already, click the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button as well, and that bell notification to let you know when a video drops. Also, don't forget, use code ROOT1 on 2game.com to get a 5% discount. There's some big titles come out, including Hogwarts. Now, let's get in to the new Grassroots to Glory. There is a special sentimental part of this for me. I have family, as some of you might know, in Austria. Now, they live in a little town and it's about a 16-hour drive. I will say that. I have done it in the past and it's a challenge, but I'm now here. Sporting Club Liezen is literally down the road. The lowest leagues are loaded here in Austria. They're the closest team to my family home. So I've decided to become manager here. And there's also a little other bit of sentimental that I have a friend here as well. As just above me here, you'll see some current overview of all the staff, and you'll see a guy there called Christian Stagel. Now, I've known Christian since I was in my teens, going out with my cousin, playing football, going to the outdoor swimming pool. We were drinking down the pub, going to a little nightclub in the nearby town. He knows my family. So I've made contact with him and I said, how would you feel me doing a football manager save? He knows the game. He's played the game as well, actually. And he gives me the thumbs up and he says, yes, go for it. So here I am. I would like to personally thank him as well on my channel for allowing me to use the club and to keep in touch with him as well. I'm going to send them the copies of the videos. They're going to put them up on their site. The club is already supporting my Facebook page that I've got. So they're not on Twitter, which is a shame, but Instagram and Facebook. So hopefully I'll get some new followers over in Austria. So danke to everyone there. As you can see, it is a semi-professional club, and the only way is up. In proper lower leagues of Austria, because Austria is so big, there are little regional leagues, a bit like the Essex League and the London leagues. So it's all like that, but they go up and then they go into the Bundesliga format. Being the top one being with RB Salzburg. You've got Austria Vienna in there. So it's going to be a challenge. We're going to get this team to professional status. That's the main goal at the minute. And the question is, I've been in there for a month already. I've done pre-season and I've done the first 2 league games of the season, which we will see in a second. I've had a few people go out. I've had a lot of people come in. And the good thing about that is, like the lower leagues in the English game, you get them on free transfers. I've got no money. I'm starting with nothing. I've got about £5,000 in the wage budget. So the question is, what can I do with a team with no money? Well, we can only go up. So let's get over to the first 2 league games of the season to see how my managerial debut started. And here we go with game one against Heikenkusen. It's They're playing in black. Obviously, Liezen playing in green, which doesn't go well actually with the green pitch. But we're going to start. And what I've tried to do here is try and play a 4-4-2 with wingers to try expose them at the back. But it looks like we could not get hold of the ball at the minute, so we were getting dominated. Balls getting flied around the back, but they couldn't finish. Rodriguez, one of the new signings, starts today on the right hand side. But if you notice, we were trying to play keep ball, but we were getting pressed, and there he goes, and Kopf has scored the goal. It was intricate play, left the gap, so I need to work on the defence to get them back. But what can you do when you're only training twice a week? It's still semi-pro, but we've got to try and do something to overcome that. And in the second half, we looked a bit better, as you can see. Corner there, we've got a hold of the ball, playing it around. But again, Toure offside, but a cracking finish. Hopefully, the second game will be better, because defensively, to only concede one goal ain't bad. And here we go with the first home game of the season against Frautal, I believe they're called. And we started a bit more positive. Changed the formation, 4 at the back, 2, 3, and then the 1. And it's nearly started off well with an early goal. We're going to try and shut these defensive lines down so they can't break through. But we've also got to try and think of some creativity. But they seem to be hitting us on the wing. But Clement seems to win the ball back. He's making his first start of the season. And I'm hoping that he will come in to be creative. And the ball just over the top there for Rodriguez to score the first goal of Liezen's season. Kulajunk nearly gets it in. I do apologise with the names. It's going to find me hard. But Klecker, I believe that is, coming in with the corners, but he's nearly scored one from the free kick there. Now defensively, they get a little bit mixed up there, the two centre backs, but they come away with the ball. Clement there trying to pull strings, but going backwards, but there's nothing up top. But a ball over the top again. That's a little dink, and it's a second goal for Kemel Deskoriskovic. So getting on the score sheet with that little dink. And here in the second half, we're 2-0 up. Things are going great. Players are playing really well. I'm really happy with the performance, and they're still looking for more. Ball come across again, Clement into Rodriguez. One touch, what a goal that was. That surely got to end the game there with a 3-0 victory. And there you have it. First 2 games of the season, not a bad way to start. Defeat away from home, but stamping my authority at home with a nice 3-0 victory. We're going to carry on. We're going to do August, September, possibly try and get into the winter period to see how well we are doing. These videos are not going to be dropping each week. We're going to do them as and when I can. But we've had a good start in a way. So, like I said, we can carry on. We're going to look at some new players. We're going to get rid of some players as well. Just looking at the squad at the minute. There is a lot of players here. I've got a lot of players, but I've got no match day rules, so I can swap and change as many times as I want. I can get rid of players. I can make this quite a youthful sort of team. Notably, looking at the ages, I've got an old man. I've got a 37-year-old in there. Perhaps he can do a job in midfield to give some experience in there. But who knows? Who knows where it's going to go? I'm notably looking forward to bring you through. I've got a great 17-year-old striker who's come on, who in pre-season's got a couple of goals. This Amad Traore, not the one from Wolves, I will say, but he's 21 years old, French player. He looks good. There's Alessandro Rodriguez Jr. is apparently a great player. You've just seen him score 2 cracking goals. Riddler there, he can play at left back. So there's some good players here. So this season, the goal this season is to establish a team, get them where they are, see where we're going. We go and check out the boardroom. We know what they want. The supporters there, we've got a moderate supporters social media following of 6.6 thousand, which is really good. Season tickets 125. You can see it's hardcore 13%, core 34%, 23% is for family. So, and the fair weather's 12, corporate none, casual 18. This is the good thing of having a club literally right by a main road. There you go, we'll watch it. I only had 4 away attendance, but 224 at my first home game. That was really good. So we're just gonna see where we go. We don't know how well we're gonna do here. So without further ado, we'll carry on. So no matter what you call it, football, soccer, football, just remember, it's for the love of the game. And I will see you next time.